with vacation week upon us, a lot of us are making big plans for adventures out of town. That is, if we can get out of town. As we're seeing at Logan, delays and flight cancellations due to weather are causing a lot of unexpected problems. So what are your rights when it comes to things like cancellations and other unexpected mishaps? With over 1 billion people traveling each year, there is growing concern about the legal issues that arise when dream vacations turn into nightmares. So here with advice, we have Marianne LeBlanc, principal attorney for Sugarman & Sugarman. Thanks so much for being here.
Good morning.
So in many cases, airlines are offering these passengers the chance to reschedule their flights for free. But the bigger issue is you've already spent hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on hotels, excursions that you've already pre-booked. What can you do?
Very frustrating situation, Joy, obviously. And unfortunately, the airlines don't really need to do much. It depends, of course, on the contract that they have with the traveler. Really, the best thing that travelers can do is purchase travelers insurance to insure against such a loss with bad weather.
And if they did not do that, do they have any recourse at this point? Say, with a hotel in Mexico, for instance, where they were planning to go.
Very little recourse with the airline due to bad weather.
How about with the hotel? Can you sue the hotel if they hold you, if they try to hold you to it?
If it's a non-refundable reservation that you've made and that's the contract you have with the hotel, you may be out of luck.
Okay, so the bigger issue beyond loss of money, beyond frustration, is injury. Because things do happen when people are on vacation. They take risks that they normally wouldn't, whether it's parasailing, snorkeling, horseback riding, or recently skydiving. We saw the 16-year-old girl seriously hurt in Oklahoma when her chute didn't open up. So what do you do to protect against these risks?
Well, as you know, Joy, many times when people engage in those activities, they are given releases to sign or waivers. And unfortunately, those waivers are often enforceable, even in cases of negligence, especially here in Massachusetts. So what we recommend to folks is that if they are confronted with that kind of release, that they write in that this will not apply in cases of negligence, sign that off. But unfortunately, that is not a guarantee that the release will not be held enforceable against them. So people really need to be aware that they may be signing away their rights. Really?
Okay, so that boilerplate language, you're bound to it.
In some jurisdictions, you will be, even in cases of negligence.
Okay. This can be an even bigger issue when you're talking about traveling abroad, because there are jurisdiction issues, right?
That's right.
So if something goes wrong, then what do you do? Suppose that you have taken that extra step to write into the waiver, this will not be binding if there is negligence. Even if all that, can you still have legal recourse?
In another jurisdiction outside of the country, you are subject to the laws of the country in which you find yourself. So whether you can sue in the United States is questionable depending upon the facts. You may be limited to suing in the foreign jurisdiction, and you may be barred from bringing a cause of action at all in some countries.
You could be barred. Okay. What is the best approach? Because I'm hearing you can't do this. You're limited in so many ways. So how do you plan ahead so that you don't come about this mishap and then find yourself with no options?
You need to do your research. You need to know the country that you're going to, know their law. The best resource, I think, is the U.S. Embassy, which has a great website, travel.state.gov, which has country-by-country information. You should know where you're going. I would suggest that travelers sign up for the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program, which will give them up-to-date information about the country that they are traveling to, and to be aware of what they're getting themselves into.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Attorney Marianne LeBlanc, joining us this morning.